Morning, all. So while I'm being judged by this cat over here, let's get into Jan Mysak, left winger in this year's draft, who likely goes late in the first round. And I'm wearing a Nashville Predators jersey because why not? We are to the point in the draft where it doesn't really matter. It'll be interesting to look after the draft is done at whether I got any of the jerseys right for where the guy gets drafted or where the guy ends up playing. So Mysak, 6 foot, 181 pounds, left winger, and probably would get more attention in a shallower draft, but this draft is a deep draft. So, with its depth, maybe this is a guy who would have been higher ranked in another draft. Strengths, shooting accuracy, and puck handling are the ones that stand out. Good shooter. He's a good puck handler. The problem is there's just other guys that are ahead of him. Every aspect of his game you look at, you'll find a scout going, yeah, he's good at that, but that other guy is better. Yeah, he's pretty good at that, but the other guy is better. So it gets into, at this point in the draft, where it's just a matter of comparisons causing these guys to end up where they are. Very good skater, not absolutely fantastic, not at a Lafreniere type level, but a very good skater. Good shooter, but he's in the next tier after guys like Holtz, Quinn, Perreault, and there are others in this draft class that are ahead of him. But, Holtz and Quinn would be the ones that would stand out. He's probably going to end up being a middle six forward, so second or third line. And Hockey Prospect basically says likely a third line energy winger. That's where they've got him pegged. If that's where he ends up, it's not actually a bad spot. And maybe that's why Nashville works, because they do like those hardworking energy guys. Now, the interesting thing with him is where he's ranked. He's number 26 on Hockey Prospect, number 25 on the ISS list, number 28 on Central Scouting amongst North American skaters. He's Czech, but he's on North American skaters because he came over to play in North America during the season. Number 29 on Elite Prospects, Bob McKenzie has him at 34th. He could very well go early in the second round, could go late in the first round. We'll see. So again, the Nashville jerseys, just because I woke up this morning and went, I'm more Nashville in a bit. 2018-2019, he played for Litvinov in the Czech Republic. 31 games, 3 goals, 4 assists, 7 points. And this season, again in Litvinov, 26 games, 5 goals, 4 assists, 9 points. Now, in Hamilton, in the OHL, when he comes over to play, 22 games, 15 goals, 10 assists, 25 points. And so, playing against juniors, he's going to get more ice time. He's going to get more confidence. This is definitely a guy who needs at least another year, you would think, playing against that level of competition. Just getting a full year in that way is best. And again, he's a hard worker. He's likely buried in what is a very, very deep draft. In terms of the reports, again, a lot of the scouts were, well, he's sort of like Paderka, but he's not quite Paderka, so that's where he's at with that. Better in Hamilton than he was at home, so they're acknowledging he was better when he was against junior age talent than he was playing home in the Czech League. And really good at World Juniors, so he had a very good World Juniors, and again, that shows that when he's playing against guys of his talent level, he does well, which means maybe the adapting, which I've talked about with other prospects where they adapt very well when they move up to that next tier. That may be something he needs to work at as well. But again, once you get into the later first round picks, as a GM, you're looking at players who aren't going to be the strongest in the class and say, so where this guy might fall behind another guy in the draft, can we fix that? And maybe 5 years from now, people are looking back and going, I don't really see a huge difference there. But again, historically, your best picks are going to be your top 5, your top 10. But you can always find diamonds in the rough here and there, and it's a matter of just how you polish what you find. So we'll see. Mysak, again, I would think last year he probably would have been projected right in the middle of that first round. But, that draft, I think last year's draft, while everybody kind of went, this draft isn't very good, I think it's already proven that it was probably better than people gave it credit for. So I don't want to throw too much dirt on it, but maybe he would have been a higher pick there. But we'll see where he goes this year. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below regarding Mr. Mysak. Because again, the scouts are kind of torn on him. And the one thing that they seem to agree with was that from one shift to the next, it can go from him being kind of invisible to being very, very good. And so it's a matter of finding that right team that can develop him. to hone his skills properly so he's ready at the NHL level. But let me know what you guys think. Hit like and subscribe if you're browsing your way through. You just happened upon this video. And hey, thank you guys so much for watching, for all your support. I will talk to you again soon.